this is a criminal mistake that I feel every Genji needs to hear a little bit.
Hit me.
You cannot do this. Your Winston's about to jump, right?
Yeah, so
where are you?
I'm losing my cooldowns and I'm out of position and
yes,
I can't follow up on anything.
Correct. You might not even be able to dash or dive in very hard here, but you'd at the very least when Winston jumps in, maybe throw some shurikens on Torb or Orisa, maybe break Torb turret, maybe dash in the Kiriko, maybe follow up on the dive, right? But you can't do that, right? So where should you position?
It's actually worse than doing nothing.
It is worse than doing nothing, because not only that, but it's also you're baiting your Ana to heal you when your Winston's jumping in, when your Ana should be healing your Monkey who's actually going in, right? I think it's like a lower rank, mid rank Genji habit where you're like, oh, if I walk in front of the enemy team and deflect, they will shoot my deflect, and then I will get a bunch of ult charge and maybe I'll get a kill. But that means then you can't really play the game after that happens.
It works like 1/10 of the time. So,
right, right. And as you get at higher ranks, it's going to work less and less. Even when it does work, even in lower ranks like silver, gold, it doesn't work enough to make it a good play. Hey guys, this is an in-depth Genji guide going over Platinum Genji's play on how to position, how to use your cooldowns, and how to just set up your engages versus really any composition. If you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, please consider supporting by subscribing to my Patreon, link in the description, or subscribing to my YouTube. Have a great day. For Genji, it's all about am I leveraging my mobility as much as I can. You might have missed this, but back in Overwatch 1, there was this horrible myth that was very, very common, that you can play for duelist or diver, or you can play to farm blade in your own team's tank backline, and it's just a load of stinking horse manure. It's a horrible myth. Whether you're farming blade or playing for assassinations, you need to take good positions, high grounds, angles, things like that. And then you also need to consider, is there anything that's going to force my deflect by just standing there? So for example, versus this composition, like let's say that you were way over here, would you just want to stand and jump in the air and throw shurikens at the soldier right here?
I mean, he just like looks at me and beams me.
Right,
and I'm not having a good time.
Right. And you just you get your deflect first, and then you either die or you have to go away and you can't throw shurikens anymore. So for you, it's going to be about, can I close the distance on these guys? Wait a second. Right?
Yeah, he's like right in the open.
Right. Now you could close the distance.
On him,
Right. And you could close the distance and beat this guy in a 1v1 if what do you need to beat a Junkrat in a 1v1?
Not die? I don't know. Hit my shots?
Yes. And your deflect, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have your deflect, do you want to get closer to this guy?
No,
right? So there's so much dynamic, and this is what makes Genji so hard. It's like, do I dive the junk or do I not, or do I get close to the soldier? Oh no, there's a junk behind me. It's balancing all of these things at once. So for you, it's going to be about, as Genji, what are the best positions that I can take to threaten dives or do spam damage? Look for opportunities to pressure in, and when you do dash in, when you do commit, generally it's almost always crucial that you have an escape route. For example, let's watch what happens right here. You just go. Maybe not the best play, but it's probably fine because you're Winston in here. Let's say you don't get the kill here. What's your escape path?
I think I just walk down.
Right, you just fall. You just fall.
Yeah.
That's it. You're safe. If they chase you, you still have your deflect, you still have your HP, you still have cover, and they give up positioning to chase you.
Yeah.
But you always have, if this doesn't work, I have a disengage tool. And even though you didn't get the kill, look at the soldier's positioning. You see it? Bang. He's lost his positioning. Right. Yeah. That's what a quote-unquote mobile or dive hero does. You say, that is a good position. I'm going to take it away from you now. Right? Let's keep watching. So you've already kind of done your job here. You've done a great job. And then now you could take, and look at that, the Junkrat dies for it. Now you can take this position and use it selfishly. Do you see that? Now you can use it for, like, as in you don't just take this position away from soldier, but now you get this position for your own damage, right? For your own damage. Right? Okay. Now,
I don't know how well I use it, but yeah.
By the way, we talked about timing, right? Going in at the same time as your Winston. What do you think about your timing this engage?
I don't know if I should have been earlier, but like for me, it's like if I go too early, I'll get forced out.
Yeah. I think it was totally fine. I think it was totally fine. I think the Winston bubble got like nuked, but I think you went in with your Winston as quickly as you could. Yeah. I think it was fine. think it was fine. I actually think going in early with Genji is generally pretty bad because, like you said, you get forced out so fast. Whereas a tank takes a little bit more
like
time.
Secondary for a lot.
Right. And you're the real kill threat too. So you want to be the surprise, right? You want to be like, they're all prepared for the tank, focus the tank, and then bam, Genji comes in and kills them. You're like, what? Right? All right. Yeah. This is so far been very good. Let's see what happens. Winston's in. We dash in. Now, here's the thing.
This is bad.
Don't really have an escape route here. Kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
But you kind of do. Like, okay, let's say you don't get the kill in this Mercy. Where's your escape route / where's your cover? Where's your defensive position?
I mean, I can sort of use the floor of high ground to protect me.
Right? This is why high ground's good, right? So you can kind of throw up here, throw a shurikens, duck behind, crouch, maybe get your deflect floors. And surely by the time that they actually push you out, you'll have your dash again, correct?
Yeah.
So I really like this. You don't need to be shooting the same target as Winston. You can actually force the distraction on Winston and then kill somebody else while they're distracted. The problem here is what? What's the problem? Why is this bad? The idea was bad. The idea was good, excuse me. The execution was good. The timing was good. The target was good. What went wrong?
I forgot mechanically.
That's it.
Yeah, I set my macros back.
That's it.
I'm not good at hitting my shots.
You missed your shots. That's okay. We can live with that. That is fine.
Well, it feels like saying that is like a cop-out? Like justifying.
Yes. But trust me, as we go through this VOD, if all we see are mechanical mistakes, then we will not be concerned. And if all we do see is mechanical mistakes, we'll have a very clear path to improvement. Play more ranked. Well, go ahead.
I don't think that's always.
I don't think so either. But if that is a big thing that we see, even if it's not the only thing, if it is a big thing, then we'll know you need to play more tryhard FFA. You need to keep playing more ranked. Right? That might be the answer. Sometimes that really is just the answer. Now, be careful about where you are right now, right? Because remember we talked about the high ground position. Look at where you are right now. This is higher risk.
I left it, yeah.
So as soon as your deflect ends, we need to have an escape route. Where are you thinking right now?
I mean, I could theoretically try to run behind them through that little door there.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. You could wall climb up. I think you might get shot as you do that. You might die. I was probably thinking tuck in this mini, maybe throw some shurikens, I'll wait for a dash. I don't know.
Okay.
You can't be here though. You can't be here.
Yeah, I don't think I don't get punished for it though.
You almost died. Check this helix. Oh. Like, almost. Your Zenyatta bails you out. Your Zenyatta on a bail you out. And the Winston is creating so much attention. He's baiting. And so now, you know.
I get hard carried by my team.
Easy, yes. These 180s look a little bit slow. What's your EDPI right now? Your sensitivity times your DPI?
8,000?
8,000?
Yeah.
Then your sensitivity is more than high enough. You just need more practice. 180. That's all.
I've been trying to work on my flicks a bit more because this week I increased it by like about 2,000 EDPI. So.
Okay. How big is your mouse pad? Like in terms of your hand size, arm size? Is it good enough? Is it big enough?
I think my like physically I have enough. I just need more practice.
Okay, perfect.
I bought a big mouse pad because I was a big head scan player with like low sense. Yeah.
Okay. This is a criminal mistake that I feel every Genji needs to hear a little bit.
Hit me.
You cannot do this. You cannot do this. Because why is this an issue? You already see why here. Your Winston's about to jump, right?
So
where are you?
I'm losing my cooldowns and I'm out of position and I can't follow up on anything.
Correct. You might not even be able to dash or dive in very hard here, but you'd at the very least when Winston jumps in, maybe throw some shurikens on Torb, Orisa, maybe break Torb turret, maybe dash in the Kiriko, maybe follow up on the dive, right? But you can't do that, right? So where should you position?
It's actually worse than doing nothing.
It is worse than doing nothing because not only that, but it's also you're baiting your Ana to heal you when your Winston's jumping in. When your Ana should be healing your Monkey who's actually going in, right? So where should you be right now? I don't know if you can take any position, right? See the Kiriko? See the soldier?
Yeah.
Maybe we just need to AFK.
Maybe I could go high ground on the window, though.
Right, maybe. Maybe we could go here. Maybe we could just sit here and wait for a Winston, and then go from there. Let's see. But your Winston's in and you're not, and that's a tragic. That's just an absolute travesty.
Yeah.
Good priority in the torp turret. And now, where could you be?
I could probably crawl up on the what do you call that, pebble thing, or I could go in the window where a soldier.
You could go here and hide from the soldier. You could go up here, right, and set up, and maybe, right, and then listen for your Winston, right? Listen. You've done a pretty good job playing around. You said timing might be an issue with you, but so far you have been paying attention to your Winston's timing. The only issue this engage was that you got your cooldowns forced, and that was your fault, right? You just peeked. I think it's like a lower rank, mid rank Genji habit where you're like, oh, if I walk in front of the enemy team and deflect, they will shoot my deflect, and then I will get a bunch of ult charge and maybe I'll get a kill, but that means then you can't really play the game after that happens.
It works like 1/10 of the time. So,
right. And as you get at higher ranks, it's going to work less and less. Even when it does work, even in lower ranks like silver, gold, it doesn't work enough to make it a good play. You really need to take a position. This is the running it down mid, right? It's easier for you to die here, and it also means that when your Winston jumps soon, you're not in a good position. Think about this. You're here, right?
Yeah.
And then we're
showing from up top.
You're here. And oh my, you see this? Your Winston jumps, you have instant access on the backline, and what's the best part about engaging here? You have an escape route?
I don't think they'll turn on me. I mean, I can crawl up and...
Right. You can crawl back up and deflect, right? You can dash in, duck into this corner here. Dash in, duck in this corner here. Heck, you might not even need to dash. You could just continue to walk around and just shoot him in the back, 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 shoot him in the back. It's misery. And you've got a primal as well, so your Winston's going to be creating so much space. Yeah, this is... Oh, man. It's just your positioning, right? Like, it's a little bit... I think you canceled your deflect on accident. Oh, no, it actually hit the wall. But it's just your positioning. And then obviously now, you know, even without that death there, you see... Yeah,
it's a really big grief. I was actually really angry when I did that. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I need to be better at taking high ground.
Oh, we almost got it. That would have been...
that isn't...
Yes, that would have been amazing. The deflected fire strike.
Yeah, I tried.
Have you ever done that before?
Once.
That's great, isn't it?
It really is.
Sometimes where I could forgive you not being on an angle, maybe, you know. Maybe it's just too juicy, you know. Remember the first fight? I remember how our play was a dash on a soldier, and then we didn't get the kill, but what? What did the soldier do?
The dash onto Junkrat, and then sort of the pseudo turn onto the soldier, forcing him off high ground. Or he didn't. I don't know if I specifically forced it, but he jumped off.
You see?
Yeah.
This guy is
I look at him, I think, in a second.
Yeah. This guy is dangerous. My problem, though, is that you probably look at him. Nice.
I do.
But why aren't we here already? I feel like we should have already been migrating this direction anyway. You don't have to dive through here, but you could throw some shurikens. You could be a thorn in their side from this position. And can you die from here?
No.
No way. Not with this cover, deflect, dash out. You've got your healer, LOS. Yeah. Don't let this guy be here. Prevent him from even being there in the first place. Okay. There it is. Opportunity. No.
Yeah, this is the common hit the tank.
Where should you be?
I think I should just stay up there and look on maybe Kiriko.
Are you going to get a single... Are you going to get kills from this position? Look at their comp. Probably not, right? Maybe you hit a couple of crazy shurikens, but I promise you force Valk. I promise you would force Valk if you hit a couple of shurikens here. Or you'd force Torbjorn to look at me, and you force Kiriko, and maybe a Suzu, and then all of a sudden this Reinhardt's not getting healing, and he's not getting damage, and then he dies. And the you will do more damage to Reinhardt by not shooting Reinhardt, by controlling this position.
Essentially what you're saying is the pressure I'm applying at the backline effectively takes away healing from the tank, allowing my team to push through.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. And why are you allowed to shoot backline here? Because you're not always going to be able to get this deep, this close to a backline without dying, right? But why can you do it here?
No one is going to contest me.
But why can you do it here? Look at this positioning.
Because I have a cover.
Cover, high ground, escape route if you need to, right? There you go. It's a good position. So if you hold it and you use it, you will win the fight. If you're here, we might get torp shot or ulted or pinned or random crap, right?
Yeah.
You get to use BAP window, so that's 1 plus.
Yeah.
But I'm not even sure that it's worth it.
I think that's why I didn't go high ground immediately.
I generally I don't recommend sitting behind BAP windows, Genji. I don't think that it's worth it.
Okay.
Nice.
This is bad. Oh, no.
That's okay. It's just so much easier to see what's going on when you're not standing right in the middle of the things. You know what I'm saying? So much easier to set up those plays. That's the other thing as well. Do you see the visual clutter? Watch this.
Yes. I was losing it.
Exactly. It's like it's just like we don't even know where the
literally,
supports are.
yeah.
We don't even know where the supports are.
Yeah, my brain just exploded. Sure, yeah, that's fair.
Nice. You have an escape route here too, don't you? Right? Even here, you can wall climb and deflect out.
I don't think I need to, but
You didn't need to, no. But if you needed to, you would have had it. Nice. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get off of cart, get off of cart, get off of cart. Think about it. Would you be here? Maybe. What about like hiding up in here? Maybe. Maybe playing defensively.
Oh yeah, I was like,
maybe here?
Why didn't I just go? I was
yeah, get off of cart.
This
Get off
is
of
really,
cart. Because they're going to touch. So you want to think about what's the best position for you to be. You know? Ouchies. Yeah. Ouchies, ouchies, ouchies. Now, Kiriko boosted Bastion. That's rough either way, but surely we could have thought of a better position. Okay.
Yeah, no, that was...
First off, do you have any questions so far?
No, not really.
Okay. Second off, what are you seeing as some things that we probably need to be practicing a little bit better so far?
I think I just need to... I feel like my ability usage needs a bit of work.
Okay. Be specific.
Like throwing them on my... Well, like when I just like walk down, I was like, oh yeah, I can just deflect for like ult charge, right?
Right. Okay, so be careful about just deflecting for ult charge instead of using it to win a 1v1 or to defend yourself, okay? What else are we seeing?
I think they're like... I think there's like a sort like I think the root issue to like that branches out to like the smaller things like ult usage. It's just like I feel like it's just inattentiveness to the game. Like I'm not really like my mind is not in. I'm not really paying attention. I don't know how to put that. I'm just mindlessly playing. I'm not like thinking, okay, I should be taking angles. I should be going high ground. I should be trying to spam from this.
Right. So the inattentiveness that leads to sloppiness with your positioning, that leads to sloppiness with your deflect usage, that leads to sloppiness with your cover usage.
Exactly.
Correct? Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. And we fix the inattentiveness by being aware of it, and then by turning that inattentiveness towards something productive, like every single fight. Where should I be? Even between fights, trying to think ahead of time. Where do I think I want to go? What angles can I try and contest? And so on. Make sense?
Yes.
Let's keep watching, and we will get a little bit more, I guess, data to decide on what we think so far. Nice. Now, Winston is not the best target to shoot, but you do decent damage to Winston. And also, if you look back at this fight here, Winston felt like he was playing much more aggressive than the rest of his team, right? So could we have controlled the soldier a little bit? Maybe. But I'm also not too upset if we shoot the soldier, or the Winston, excuse me. We just need to get the kill.
I'd just be a bit scared maybe I'm going on soldier because of like his team and mercy and everything.
Right. No escape route really there either, right? Careful.
Yeah.
Nice opportunity, and if we fail in this opportunity, what would have happened? We would have dropped, deflected, ducked around, tucked around. We might still have died, but surely it would have been better than we would have not immediately died, right? Everything with Genji is a risk versus reward, you know? You need to find that balance between taking calculated risks, but also not being scared to trust yourself mechanically. Because if you never push yourself mechanically, you will never get better. So this is good. Be brave, but also have logic behind the decisions that you make. That was a very logical dash. That's my new band name. Logical Dash. Indie punk, you know? We got a new album coming out.
Nice.
My dad used to do that with like, what are good death metal bands? Just slap two random nouns together, like burning hot tub. Okay, yeah, we're getting distracted here. We're getting distracted. Let's say I'm getting distracted. Okay, problem here.
Problem here. I probably shouldn't be looking at the tank, and I'm like right out in the open.
You're out in the open, and you're not looking at the tank. Why is looking at the tank a problem? You don't do a lot of damage to a tank, right?
Yeah.
Second thing.
It'll take me like a million right clicks.
Right. And what are you not looking at when you're looking at the tank? The real threats.
Squishies.
The real threats, right? And so this is kind of what happens here to an extent, where you're putting a lot of attention on Winston, and then you almost died to a Junkrat. You took a huge amount of damage from a Junkrat grenade, right? That you didn't even know was there, right? Keep your attention, right?
Hit the tank syndrome.
Right, right. And sometimes that's okay, sometimes it's not. Very much out in the open, though. Very much out in the open. No high ground, no cover. It's not that deep, you know. And I think this fight was lost. To be honest with you, I think your backline died. Unfortunate, but we certainly didn't help.
Yeah. Yeah. What could I have done different? Doesn't really matter what the outcome was.
Right, right. What will win 60% of the fights for my team? Get out. Keep shooting the Winston. Is anybody else following up? Nope, just the Winston. Okay. Then good to go. And he wastes a primal. Looks good.
Yeah. I was really confused with this run, I'll be honest.
Yeah, okay, go back up. Now, here's my question for you. You respond to soldier on the flank here, but would you have taken high ground if the soldier had not been there? You see? I don't know.
The honest answer, no. The answer I hope would be yes, but I don't think so. I'll probably just sit
right. And a lot of it is just expect this to happen. This is what good DPS will do. And especially as you get better and better. They will do things like this to try and follow up, right?
Well, especially Soul running around.
Very fast, right? Yeah. And he's out. He's out. So let's go back and ask the question again. Where should you be when?
Why don't I just sit on the far right side by my team?
Like here?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you can deepen, right? If you're, you can deepen here, right? Maybe. Yeah, that's another option as well. I don't know, like you don't need to come up with the perfect answer here, but something has to be better than what we did right now. Certainly.
Yeah.
This is a mistake. That's a mistake, and just the initial positioning was a mistake as well. And now, oh dear. We're shooting Winston, but what else is there to shoot from our position, right?
I mean, I could probably go on Kiriko.
Now we could go on Kiriko. Now, but prior to that, there was nothing. That should be a red flag about your positioning.
Oh, if there was nothing to look at or what?
Yes. If you can shoot nothing but Winston bubble, you need to be asking yourself, what's wrong with my positioning? Is there something wrong with my positioning? Nicely done. Stop. This guy's the real threat, honestly. You know? This is probably fine because he's low, but just be very careful.
I honestly don't think I even noticed him up there.
Okay, sure.
Before he
Sure. So that's why we need to be practicing this, though. Because if you're not aware, that doesn't forgive. You know, you have to be aware. That's what your hero does. You should be assuming. Remember, like the soldier on the flank here, right? You should assume that this guy was here ahead of time.
Because that's what soldier probably would be looking to do.
That's what you would do, right?
That's definitely what I would be doing.
Yeah. So that's what they will do too.
Okay.
You see it? Here it is again.
Yeah, I should just be sitting up. So.
I mean, this guy's trolling. You know?
Yeah. If I was sitting up there, I could just kill him.
Here, or even the higher risk position, like we said here. They're on Ryan, by the way, now too, so they can't control this high ground at all. So
I was really happy when they swapped off Ryan.
Yeah. Ryan struggles more versus Genji.
Yes.
Can't control your fist. These deflects. Good try.
Thank you.
Probably take the top away from that Junkrat. Take the top away from that Junkrat. Yep. Just be careful that you don't have deflect. So what I would probably have done is probably wall climbed up here and thrown shurikens and not dashed him because I didn't have deflect, right? And this is the micro, right? This is the more the micro that you're saying where a better Junkrat kills you there immediately.
Yeah.
You just need to know that duel a little bit better. But that being said, I love the intention. Look where he's at, right? He's gone.
Yeah.
Right? He was not a threat.
I see wall climbing up, but I was just thinking, okay, I'll just wait for dash and then I'll go on.
Right. I think we're making the mistake though, because we force him back a little bit and we assume that our job's done. Right? But stay here. Stay here and either throw shurikens on the Ryan or set up your blade on the backline, right? But look what happens. Here it comes. I'm really gonna enjoy this one. I know, because I think I know what's gonna happen. I think I know what's gonna happen. Back to tank.
Oh no, not this one.
Oh, what do you mean not this one? Clean. Oh, nice. But that would have been so much easier if we were just up here. So much easier, right? So much less of a chance of us getting shattered there. I mean, we were an inch away from just GG's, you know. Where are you guys fighting?
In the...
Right here, right?
Yeah.
So we want to take a position around here if we can. Let's see. Definitely tough. Don't deflect that. It's just a fire strike, right? It's just
I have like I need to deflect fire strikes.
Yeah. Because right now you should be on this guy, right? This guy needs to die, but you can't.
Okay.
You don't have dash. You don't have deflect. And apparently we don't have the student. We'll wait patiently. Hello, welcome back.
Thank you. Sorry, I don't know what happened.
It was such a good 4K blade it disconnected your internet. Okay, so yeah.
Yeah, I should have turns up to force him out.
Right. Look, the fight's starting, and we need to be here, but we don't have our cooldowns. I mean, you could even drop on this soldier, throw some shurikens, shoot, maybe get a kill, force a mercy back, force a Kiriko. He panics, he screams, he hollers, and then you just dash out again, right? But again, you don't have the position, nor do you have the cooldowns to go for the play that you want to.
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing this, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, then I lose us the fight.
That's okay. That's okay. You've also won us fights as well.
Yeah.
You don't have your death. You don't have your deflect. You don't have your deflect. Careful. Oh no. Yeah.
I tried to dash away.
Yeah. Now we're just staggering. Now we're staggering. We gotta be a little bit more disciplined with all that. Okay. Let's keep watching. Oh, this guy's getting a little bit greedy. Yes. So much better than shooting. Stop deflecting fire strikes. Uh-oh. Nice. High risk, high reward play. It works. GG's, you win. Woo! Oh, come on.
I think it's
almost as good as my blades. Somebody in chat will back me up on this one. I think I might be the greatest of all time with Genji blades.
I believe that.
Now you might have your deflect back in time for the fight to start, but just be careful.
Okay.
Good. Nice. Now if Reinhardt runs at you, good Reinhardts will do this. They'll be like, this Genji's on high ground, I'm gonna clear him out. So you have to run away and hold a different angle, but eventually somebody's gonna have to go to cart, right? Somebody's gonna have to go to cart, and you can just wall right back up. It's annoying, and there it is, right? So walk right back up again. All right, you know what I'm saying? So you got your cooldowns forced. That happens, but we can go right back, can't we? Oh no! Yeah. Oh no! No! Because you see, it's like, would you have won the fight by going high ground? I don't think so.
No.
But you see how like this, right? Surely, like there's the Riptire, right? We could go hunt this guy. We're on high ground. We shoot shurikens. We drop behind. We kill the Riptire. We sneak behind. We stall cart. We get a 5K ghost dash. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? But your positioning is meaning that you're stuck, not out in the open. You're more likely to die. But we're shooting so many Rhine shields. We've had time to evaluate. We've been through the entire VOD. What do you need to improve on with your Genji? The number one thing with the mentality that you said at the halfway point was what?
Attentiveness?
Attentiveness to everything, but also the goal should be that we will eventually get to a point where we are being specific with what we're attentive to. What would you say? What were some things that you needed to be attentive to?
I think it was positioning, right? Because that leads into like if I don't have like a good positioning, they'll force out my like ability usage.
What about your positioning needed focus and improvement?
Better angles, like high ground and stuff, instead of like sitting main.
Okay. And then the cooldown usage, avoid positioning first, avoid getting those cooldowns forced pre-fight, right? So that you have more capability to either disengage if they push you or to engage if you see an opportunity to get a kill, right?
Yeah.
Anything else? Those are the big three for me, by far the most important.
Yeah, that's the one that caught me the most.
But ready for this one? Mechanics.
Yeah.
Keep practicing.
Yeah.
Keep practicing. You're doing a good
I'll
job.
try
Your
the
mechanics
thing.
were not bad, but they
Okay.
just need to be a little bit cleaner. Okay?
The only thing I've practiced really is my blade.
Right. And that's why I have a problem with that code. You know what I'm saying? It's such a one, and it's also not realistic to have people stand still when you're blading too. So just something to keep in mind. Do you have any questions?
Okay, something I was thinking about, like, how do I practice my mechanics, like, outside, like, in, like, workshop and stuff? Like, I don't get that.
Try hard FFA and ranked.
Okay.
Try hard FFA and ranked. That's all. There isn't any other way to do it, especially for a hero like Genji.
It's just time.
Yeah, especially for a hero like Genji, the only way to get better is to play the game. There's no even the workshop codes aren't as good. That's why I like try hard FFA,
stuff.
right? Is because it's actually 1v1ing people, right? You're actually 1v1ing really people, so
it's
that's
humans.
Right. For Tracer, Genji, for flankers, I think try hard FFA is the best. Yep, that and just ranked. No life hacks. Just keep practicing.